Yeah. So, I'm back with another video, and this is not a video I had planned to make, but I've been watching the news unfold, like probably many of you, about the SVB, Silicon Valley Bank collapse, and paying attention to how this is probably going to affect a lot going forward. It's hard to tell what the real scope of the problem is going to be during the weekend because a lot of banks don't work over the weekends, but um, there is a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt going around about bank runs happening on Monday. And if it's one thing I've learned, it's that these things can really be self-fulfilling prophecies pretty easily because fear is a very motivating factor for people. And especially if you get burned once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, like maybe me in some of these businesses, you kind of learn your lesson eventually, sooner, hopefully, rather than later. But you start to realize that even if there wouldn't have been a problem otherwise, all of the attention just spreads panic through everyone, and then it does very easily become self-fulfilling prophecy. And I'm not saying it always becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just it's very easy, especially if there is an underlying problem in something. So there's a lot of rumor going around about some bank runs happening, and whether or not there is going to be a bank run, it's worth paying attention to, because I feel like this bank failure, the size and scope of this thing is huge, and just like when Luna went down, the ripple effects were coming out of that thing they're still coming out, right? And then there's still even ties to that wrapped up in it. Blockfi has funds in SVB, but that's anyways. So there's going to be a lot of ripple effects for a long time, and I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence, but times like these that are I've been saying for a long time, I'm not entirely thrilled with any investment space right now. And I've been saying that time and time again, but I'm actually even more ticked over to like really nervous, kind of worried about what might really happen when structures that are just fundamentally and integrally just tied into so many things. What happens when they crumble? And what the unravel, if it ever actually does happen, is going to look pretty painful. It's going to be pretty painful. And we kicked the can down the road in 2008, and the resulting, just the landscape that happened after that. It really wasn't a fix. It was just kicking the can down the road. And so if we ever actually do need to deal with the problem that we can't fix anymore by kicking the can down the road because the amount of money you'd have to print would just be ridiculous. Like I said, the unwinding is going to be kind of painful. Not to fall down the rabbit hole of like the New World Order or whatever. I'm not like talking any crazy conspiracies. I'm like literally just talking mathematics on like how much pain is going to have to happen to how many people. It's going to be very uncomfortable. So I don't really actually even know what the point of my video is. Just a message of like hey, there were a lot of people screaming lately about like a Bitcoin bull run coming back, and I don't think I touched on that. Hey, and I could be wrong. You know, maybe they do step in with a giant printer, everything goes to the moon again. It could be right around the corner from a bull run. I'm just putting out my thoughts, talking them out in not quite real time, but recorded time. And yeah, my thoughts are I'm nervous, and you know, hopefully, I look back on some of the videos I posted in my year or so, maybe 2 years of doing these things, and some of them are accurate, and some of them aren't accurate, and maybe in a year I'll look back on this video and think, oh man, how wrong was I? Like everything's just paradise right now. But I don't know. We'll see. So I think just yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Just be careful out there, and stay in it.